We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last season's national champions, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And is intercepted.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags a quick throw. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Navy needing to convert this 4th down. Wants to throw it. On the move now. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the 1st down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Leon. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they'll use the ground game here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards down.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Back to throw. It's Leon. Looks to the left, pass caught. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Handoff to the back, powering through. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now play number 9 on this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Has it back to the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the left side. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to throw again. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Sticking with the running game. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. To throw, it's Leon. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. Got a run. Touchdown, Mustangs.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Navy was lined up quickly here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Offense ready to start this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Important second down play coming up. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Leon. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fights through the tackle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press, and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
0.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Fires quickly to the left. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's caught. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. Navy is lined up quickly here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. And he keeps it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up and stop, and they get the ball back.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Dropping back, it's Leon. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? The shotgun running play call. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pass. It's Leon. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job at taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tackle, but first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Moves left out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's got room to run. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 34-0. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down.
We'll take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Leon. A screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense really clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
We'll take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not. It's a fake. They're looking to throw for it. Breaks an open space. He's swarmed by the defense. Not sure I've seen this before. It's second down, and out comes the punt team. Catch made, but can he get to the mark? And the return man runs out of bounds.
Well, I love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel.
And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Leon. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looking to pass here. That'll be a safety. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now,
headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The punt team is out there. It's 3rd down, folks. What is going on here? And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Handoff to the back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play called on 3rd and short. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. He toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Breaks into open space. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right